Species or species.
Welcome back, you dumb motherfuckers. To the greatest podcast in the world.
I think we're calling them FERDs, like film nerds. Or like maybe we could even call them an audience.
You didn't run this by me.
It's been a long time, buddy. I've talked about this for a long time.
Let's call them assholes.
Oh, that's good.
And
what
why
up,
is that?
assholes?
What up, asshole?
Because they're open
Oh.
to film.
They're ready to receive us.
And dudes.
Yeah,
In
especially
their butts.
exclusively.
Well, tonight we've got a lot to talk about because, you know what? We've decided to take a bit of a vote. I wouldn't even say it a vote. I'd say that I pitched it pretty well tonight.
You are the weakest link, Dan. Goodbye.
Oh.
yeah. This is an intervention. Me and Josh.
I guess I'm
talking for a few weeks.
Oh, God.
I want
just
time to
leave all the
host.
equipment you bring with us. And,
Yeah. It's now mine.
yeah. The fans have voted.
I'm no longer just a host.
Yeah, share. Let us host for once. God damn
You're
it.
fired from being the host. Now you're the producer.
You know what? That's what I always wanted to be, though.
Yeah.
And you know
See,
what?
This is a surprise.
I'm
You're welcome.
I'm excited. So what we've decided to do is create mandates. It's very much a
I love going on mandates.
whose week is it? We're gonna start watching films presented by one of us each week, not knowing what it is. They'll bring a little bit of information to it. Even if it's a movie that we've seen before, the nostalgia, the third or fourth pass at it is going to be different than the first.
Mm.
So I'm very excited to kind of like have this going
Yeah.
and everyone's on the same page and that it's going to be exciting.
Oh.
And I like an idea where I don't know what I'm going to end up watching.
I'm going to show you guys some stuff.
This podcast is evolving like the creature in this film.
Oh,
Yes.
whoa, nice.
And not really like Bo is Afraid. Because there wasn't too much evolving as
Which we
much
watched.
as
Existentialism and
no, it
being
was like
stuck
it
in
was
the same-
existential, but it wasn't anything to understand of existentialism. It was like
Surrealism.
no, it's not even that. It's like you're still supposed to understand what they're talking about. I lost him halfway through.
if you're supposed to understand what they're talking about, then I think they failed.
Well, you're supposed to have at least a glimpse and be able to compare to them. You know what I mean?
I guess maybe. I think Ari Aster was just going for a fucking fever dream.
Full swing.
Jewish anxiousness. And I kind of enjoyed it, but could be like an hour shorter.
The only thing is, the ultimate sin is setting up a really good movie and then fucking just fumbling it up.
Yeah.
You know, I
Ruining
think that's
potential.
worse than making like a terrible movie all the way through. Because it's like you can go to the beginning and be like,
Well, no, I think
you knew what the fuck you were doing, dude. You fucking asshole. Like, he went off the rails on purpose. Like, he's like, and then I'm going to do this crazy, wacky thing, you know? And no one's going to expect it. And it's like, no one will expect it, but also I don't think anybody wants it.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't go.
just because
yeah.
it's unexpected doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah.
But what Josh is forgetting to say is that he knows that it was originally a 4-hour film, and they had to cut down a full hour out of it. I think they could have cut more.
Maybe probably another hour and a half out of it.
That's not a good way to make a film.
Well, like condensing it and then chopping it up and be like, okay.
Film a 5-hour or whatever fucking movie and
4 or
just be
5,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
we'll figure it out in the edit. That's
Yeah,
I hate
yeah.
that shit. Because then it's just a fucking mess. because then it's just
Mhm.
there's no.
It's not as coherent as what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's not like a beginning, middle, end. There's beginnings, middle,
Mhm.
middle,
Yeah,
ends,
yeah. I
middle,
almost like
beginning.
like there was like a, I forget which director it was, but he said he went to like Japan in like the 60s, and he was like he was so surprised when he got there, because apparently in Japan they like filmed their scenes, like they literally filmed it and then they stopped, and they got barely even like maybe 2 takes maximum.
Yeah.
But they didn't waste any. They literally just filmed exactly what they needed,
Mm-hmm.
because film was so much scarcer then.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way to go, because then you're editing in camera. You know what's going to be the next shot,
I think you should know the edit before you even film.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
figure out the movie after. It should already like be completely
Yeah.
Storyboarded
Whatever.
and actually, discussed.
preordained. That's a good word.
Yeah. And it's not that it failed to do that. I think it's that
Nobody had the courage to tell him tell him no.
exactly
Yeah.
because he's got 2 monsters on hand, and like you said, Josh, it was a blank check film.
Right. Well, because
Yeah.
of the success of his previous ones, and this one's bombing.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
No.
It's made like $5 million.
And how much was it again?
It was like 35 million.
Yeah.
35? Sheesh. I mean,
But
I got that in my
Hereditary
back
made
pocket.
80 million. Midsummer made like 80 million ish. This
So,
one made
yeah.
5 million, and it's like already like out of theaters. Like
But also, I didn't really watch Midsummer until a
I still haven't
year or 2
Ooh.
after. And technically you can still rent it and they'll still get proceeds for it, right? So it'll keep growing numbers.
yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
not
yeah.
enough to
Immediately
compensate.
not to compensate, and also immediately not to impress anyone that let him make it.
Yeah, I'd give it my rating. I would give it like a 6.9. 69.
And this is
of
Bo is
him and his
afraid,
mom.
right?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The first like 45 minutes is like a 10. But
So
then-
yeah, exactly. The first 45 minutes is a 10, and I also ended up thinking that maybe I'm schizophrenic because of the movie. Is he schizophrenic? Am I actually doing this podcast right now? Am I here with these people? Am I in a
No.
house that actually is allowed me into it, and maybe I'm just trying to get I'm getting kicked out? Am I talking into microphones right
Maybe
now?
You're just in
maybe
the corner of a mental hospital right now.
Maybe
That's
the-
talking
Oh,
to
yeah.
a wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe
Agreed.
the house is a person.
Which house?
This house.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
Monster
for me.
House.
Yeah.
The labia is just like hanging down, or uvula.
The
Labia.
clitoris.
No, the dangly thing from the back of the throat.
Uvula.
Uvula, not the labia. Sorry,
The
ladies.
uterus.
No.
Naming all the lady
The
parts you
uvula.
know. Come on.
Oh, so
you
it.
know a lady part,
Do you
shout it
remember?
out.
Do you remember that that line
Hatchet
from
move.
Monster House though? Do you remember that line from Monster House?
No, what? Which one?
Monster House, the animated one.
Yeah. Which one? Which line?
Oh, like they see it's uvula and like, oh, so it's a girl house.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
And it's basically playing off of how I didn't even know what a labia was and a uvula was.
That movie freaked the shit out of me as a kid.
Yeah, I showed it to my niece and nephew, and they were freaked.
Same as Coraline.
Really?
Yeah,
Coraline,
yeah.
Coraline, I had terrible experiences during at home. I had a weed cookie that wasn't measured properly, I think, and man, I got the heavy dose one, and I threw up for a good 12 hours.
Yikes.
Oh shit! So it wasn't even scary. It was just you fucked up.
Yeah,
Way
I
too
fucked up, and
much.
I was like,
It's the best movie ever.
Yeah, I've seen that movie like literally probably 50 times.
Wow.
Do you remember
stop motion.
what was the Nick Cage movie where
stopped.
he like there was like international disasters happening, like planes were crashing
I
and
know what you're talking about. It's called like a date.
it's like it's like the
The Knowing.
the Knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Knowing.
Nice.
I watched that night too, and I threw up more.
I just remember the plane crashing.
I remember The Knowing also having a similar kind of Beau is Afraid thing, because like it was good
I also
for the
remember
first little bit, and then
2012
it
that
jumps
came
the
out that
shark,
year.
and you're just like big tentacle penis monster, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't
The
think I've
penis-
seen the full
The
Knowing.
penis monster didn't bother me. I thought it was amazing.
Well, I thought it was good because it looked practical.
It looked
I want to
It
see
looked
the behind the
awesome, and it
scenes
was-
of that.
it was
I do.
funny, and then like I feel like people got disturbed by a penis monster, and then like
I don't
and
think
then
they got
okay,
disturbed.
actually,
I
you
think
know
they're
what?
just like, what the fuck?
It wasn't that. It was that we had like 16-year-old kids sitting behind us in a movie theater.
Yeah. What a weird like. Fucking
They were in the
fuckboys.
wrong movie.
Like
no, they weren't, because I heard them talking about their the
They were
Ari's
talking about it.
past
Yeah,
films.
they said Ari Aster.
yeah,
I
they
was
were like
how the fuck do you know Ari Aster?
yeah, they were
the
like
dumbest high school
Midsummer, and they were like those were gems. They're like they were
Oh,
like
shit. So
us,
they knew
except
their
they were
shit.
except they were total assholes.
I love that like those like jock assholes would like go and like know Ari Aster and watch that movie, but also shut the fuck up.
but
Yeah,
remember,
yeah.
okay, remember when I even went, guys? Do you remember that?
Guys.
What I
Someone
used to
else
turn-
said shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but that was at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, I look back and I go, guys, like kind of like this.
I don't know.
And then he looks at me and he goes, no one fucking cares about Beau is Afraid, Ari Aster fucking shit bullshit. And I was like, man, he's
I
really
mean, he-
pissed at this movie.
And he did have a point.
He was more pissed than I was at this movie. But shut the fuck up. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Nothing worse than a person.
If I want to fall asleep during a movie, like I don't want to be woken up from some asshole, you know, shouting at the movie.
Yeah, that's right.
not
He was
take away.
asleep. I forgot he fell asleep. He probably fell
I
asleep
go to
during the
movies to
second
fall
hour.
asleep,
Yeah.
okay?
I yeah.
Don't
I
you have a
fell
fucking
asleep
bed?
a couple times, like sometimes for like 5 minutes, sometimes I don't know.
I have never and will never fall asleep in a movie theater.
Really, damn.
I have.
I don't understand how you can be that comfortable in public.
It wasn't
I'm not
comfortableness.
comfortable.
It wasn't comfortableness. It was like
I know
it
it's
was
a
like
common thing, but me and my dad are the same. Like
no, I was
we-
just
you couldn't
totally
pay us to sleep
exhausted.
in a movie theater.
I was so exhausted, man.
I can't do 3-hour movies. I think that's what it is.
No, that's I've got a long story that we're not going to get into on Film
Species.
Addicts Anonymous.
This
because-
podcast has been all about species.
We're only
Well,
13 minutes in and
Beau
not
is
talking about the
afraid.
movie anymore. And we're back. And we're talking about the movie Species that was made in,
Oh,
I
we're just
think,
gonna skip the Beau is Afraid. You didn't give your
1997 or
rating.
something
We're
like
not
that.
talking about this shit.
No, you guys are saying that. I proposed a different film that we didn't watch, and we ended up watching Species, and I'm the one that liked it the most.
Yeah.
And all the like God or the forces that be were all pointing that we should have watched Sexy Beast
No.
because it had Ben Kingsley in it, and he wasn't
By
that
the
good.
First 10 minutes, I was like,
But
I
it's
know
like,
this is gonna be
damn,
bad.
we should have watched Sexy Beast because Ben Kingsley's really good in that.
But you saw how happy
Sir
I
Ben
was,
Kingsley.
and then you left it.
Sorry,
Thank
what?
you guys.
No, yeah.
You're lying to me now.
What'd you say, sorry? What'd
It
you say?
wasn't for me.
Say it again, then.
No, I was like, and then you saw how happy I was for this film, and you left it.
Yeah, it made me angry. How dare you be happy?
Well, yeah, you're not making sense no more.
No.
He's
Don't listen to
gone. He's gone. He was halfway asleep during
I
halfway
told you
through
I wanted
it.
you to make you happy, boy, Dan, and I'd do anything.
Yeah, you know what? And it would.
Anything?
Yeah, talking in these voices.
Any fucking thing.
We talk in these voices, especially when we're really happy.
Yeah.
Happy Dan, Sad Boy Dan. I don't know who I am no more. But we're talking about the species.
We love all the
and you know what? Danny Boy brought his notebook to he brought his notebook.
Danny with the couple sheets of loose leaf.
There's at least 3 bullet points on there.
Paper,
At least 3.
And a fucking clipboard to boot.
Well, you know what? Thank you to Josh. He provided the clipboard because you know what?
Holy shit, we got a budget on this fucking show?
Yeah, I lend clipboards.
I walk around all the time and I'm aimless. And you know what? He not only provides the budget, but he provides the looks.
And good cuddles. What?
No, we don't cuddle no more.
Wait, what?
There was one time where I woke up a little too close to my head to his crotch, and then he kicked me in the face. So I was like, no.
Are you sure it was his
You know,
leg?
I'm just rough, you know? Like, that's how I show my love, you know? I'm a rough boy. Yeah, I'm a rough boy.
Yeah, because I was asleep, and he goes,
All right, let's hear some of these fucking notes.
Okay,
I'd
so-
love to hear these fucking notes.
So Ben
Species,
Kingsley,
1995.
number 1. I hate Ben Kingsley,
No.
Sir Ben Kingsley.
who is one of the actors.
He's
There's
been
also-
knighted.
There's also Forrest Whitaker. There's also
Are you going to
uh,
say you don't like Forrest Whitaker, huh?
no, I like Forrest Whitaker
Ghost
because
Dog.
we have the same
Ghost
eyelids.
Dog is really good.
We have the same eyelids, man.
You don't
That's
like
we're
that?
in this. Yeah,
Can take a hike.
You hear that hot take?
Yeah,
Jim
I did.
Jarmusch can take
Yeah,
a
he
hike.
actually
Can
sucked.
take a fucking
He was not even that good.
No.
Whoa, Dead
And
Man,
like even
Ghost Dog.
You can name all of them.
no, yeah,
Broken
that's what I'm saying. Like
Flowers.
stop naming movies.
You're
We just
digging your
watched
own
this
grave.
movie.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, yeah.
No, you fell asleep. This
I'm
guy's
d-
fucking sucks.
This isn't about the movie, though. I'm defending Jim Jarmusch, okay?
Again,
Jim
I
Jar Shush.
I didn't defame him in any other movie. I'm just defaming him in this one. Ben Kingsley as well. The accent didn't land. I didn't know what accent he was trying to do.
Yeah, it changed.
He was doing not
Mine
his own
changes
voice.
right now because I actually sound like this. But Jack just wants to make me happy, so we talk like this. And we put on a little character, and it's fine.
Oh man,
It's
I talk
fun.
Like this every fucking. This is my normal voice.
And
Just put this on for the podcast.
you know what? What did Ben Kingsley say the most? Anybody?
Some science.
What is happening?
No.
No, I don't
Want
know.
to know what he said the most? It wasn't even with his words. It was with his eyes. And if anyone's listening to this, it goes,
What is happening?
he has no idea what the fuck is going on in each scene. He didn't even
You
look
just
at that.
demonstrated visually to this purely audio podcast.
Yeah. Just listen or see this.
Just watch me, watch me, watch me.
Yeah. So Dan is rocking his eyes back and forth. He's like, "Watch this, you fucking
Watch
audio
this."
bitches."
He's like giving us the Forrest Whitaker stare.
All right, next note.
Wait, who directed this movie again?
Fucking Ronald.
Some fucking asshole.
No, it was Roger.
Roger Donaldson.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
that's it,
Roger
Donaldson.
McDonald.
No, Donaldson.
Whatever it was, Roger McDonaldson. Just adding everything together now. The woman jokes are hilariously
Roger
bad.
Donaldson. That's what I said.
The woman. Well, I thought the one joke was funny.
Which
When
one?
she put on the bra like upside down, and you even were like, "Oh, you're putting it on upside down." But then the next scene, she's just not wearing a bra underneath because she gave up.
Yeah, but the funny
It's
thing
funny.
is, after that scene, she's all of a sudden wearing a bra. So I gotta say, where's the director's head?
If you're gonna lose the bra for the entire movie, please and thank
There
you.
was nothing.
And honestly, yeah, there was nothing funny, but there's also, I gotta say, too much nudity. I know I want to. I know I want to see some titties.
You know how I know you're gay?
I'm not gay.
Dude, I was hoping it'd be like
You know that quote from fucking
I know
Paul
the quote.
Rudd and
I know the quote. Want to know how I know you're gay?
yeah.
You're wearing a shirt with a man with four shots of one man.
Yeah. Biggie Smalls, bitch.
yeah, that's
Doesn't
not,
matter.
More pipe than anyone.
Doesn't
that's not-
matter who
that's
it
not
is.
a man that
it's
gay people
still
are like, oh
a
my
man.
god, have you seen Biggie Smalls?
Yeah.
Let's fuck Biggie
He's
Smalls. Like I
super
don't,
hot, eh? Like
I
this
don't think-
400 pounds.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Cross-eyed.
I don't think any gay man's thinking about that. Like, oh, let's fuck Biggie Smalls. Let's do it.
Especially now since he's a corpse.
Yeah, well, that's maybe that opens a whole new world.
Yeah, don't judge. Okay.
Necrophiles
Judge
are
is my
people
favorite of all
too.
time.
No, I meant like. How
Oh,
people
don't judge
fuck.
what people want to fuck. Okay.
Yeah, necrophiles are people too.
All right, next point.
All right. First dead body.
Was the black woman.
Hold on.
in
No.
the,
First dead body.
plane.
And you know what? Describe what I'm doing here.
Oh, we're playing charades?
Charades. He's walking around. He's looking around. Oh, he sees something.
Oh, you're checking tickets.
He sees something
Oh,
at a distance.
something's
He's
weird.
confused by it. Yeah, he said something bad happened.
But you gotta, but Daniel, we gotta,
Forrest Whitaker, you mean?
you gotta make sure you say it in jive. Remember, she was talking some weird.
I don't know.
Josh, you
I'm not supposed to say
insensitive fucking motherfucker.
do this, but
No, Dan. Oh, okay. Here comes our cancel.
no, I can't do it.
Our careers haven't even started. Dan. What are you doing?
I
It was
am
close, it
never
was
gonna be
close.
mayor.
But
Thanks
I'm gonna
to
have
you.
to bleep that out now. I'm not gonna let you say that on this.
What jive? But it's
Dan, don't be
airplane.
such a jive turkey.
I mean, like, I don't know if it's bad, but I'm not the smartest.
Ugh. Welcome to irony, folks.
Irony.
We apologize.
So,
in advance.
so like, the reason why my quote is so funny is because he
Is an empath.
is an empath, and yeah, he's supposed to know what had happened.
It's the stupid cliche where like a serial killer is on the loose and they bring in a guy who's like, he gets in the minds of serial killers. And he walks in the room, he's like, oh yeah, so what he did is he jerked off over here and then, oh, give me a second. And then he stabbed her. Oh, he liked to stab her, didn't
All
he?
right, I need a whole film of
him, it
that
was
character,
more.
Jack. I need a whole film of that character.
To him, it was more than just a kill. He was getting revenge.
It's like he always just makes it sexual. And he's like, dude, why is it always sexual with you? And he's like, I don't know.
Because I needed to tell you the perfect story and the perfect answer, Joshua.
He's a good
Joshua
guy. He's just
Getch.
troubled. So yeah, this guy who's an empath, quote unquote, which is the stupidest shit I ever heard. He's like, yeah, I just feel things deeply. So they bring him around everywhere to like solve crimes because he just has emotions. Like,
Yeah, he
that's
walks
his-
into a fucking room and there's a corpse there. And he's just like, they were not happy about being
something
dead.
bad
Something
It's
bad. Yeah,
something
that was it.
bad.
Wow.
I wrote it down.
That was his whole act out.
Yeah, I know.
Something
It
bad
just-
happened here.
There you go. Hold on.
Something bad happened here.
That was actually really good.
Cut.
See,
okay.
I'm a
We're
thespian.
gonna need
You
you
know?
to do it again, just more sexual.
Yeah.
Is that it?
rockets on top of dumb, silly death of
Ben Kingsley.
tied up
Damn.
woman. Oh, yeah.
Damn, when did they tie her up?
They tied up this
Oh,
woman.
the
Like
woman.
she tied up this woman,
Yeah.
and then like all of a sudden she's like tied up in a car and it's like, and she was just along for the ride, and then she ended up dying because of no reason.
Yeah.
She just
And
died. She
after
goes
that,
off a
if I
cliff or
wasn't
something like that.
specious then, I would have been specious after that. Fuck aliens
Okay,
that
I
like
have a note.
morph.
I have a fucking note for you here, buddy. I'm
Okay.
gonna shove it right up
Yeah.
your cheeks.
Please.
When so this So Natasha is her name. I forget her last name. The main alien girl who did a good job looking alien, I thought, just with her facial expression.
100%. Whoever was playing aliens always good.
She could probably play a Terminator.
Yeah, very similar type of thing. And she was just unbelievably, like, insanely attractive. Like, just so hot. And then she goes to this LA guy. They're making out in a pool and everything. And, like, she's getting aggressive, and he's like, whoa, I'm not ready. Like, she goes down and tries to take off his trunks.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
like, oh, my God, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's not, like, why they came here, you know?
It was just so... And there was, like, multiple instances of that. It was like, I'm pretty sure most guys would be like,
Just
yeah, whatever
right
you
away.
want.
Yeah.
But, like, it was so weird how the guys were like...
The guy's blowing the rape whistle.
He's like, whoa, you haven't even bought me dinner yet. Like, what the fuck? It was funny. That was just a
Hey
weird...
Siri, how many times a year do women rape men?
What the fuck? Why are you bringing this into it?
How would you count? Most men don't say it when they do, I heard.
Well,
I've heard.
Again, like the last articles from 2016.
What?
So
Let's not
apparently
bring-
all
let's
those
not
men
bring
are
rape
okay.
into this?
Oh, that was rape.
Yeah.
But it was great rape.
But why we gotta bring real
That
life
was the
into
best rape I've ever had.
That was the best rape I've ever seen.
No, what was that? It was the best fuck I had since grade school.
this? Yeah.
Wait, what was that from?
Fight Club?
Fight Club. It's so fucking weird. Okay, and then the tagline is the last thing I write, and it's at the end of the movie. And what's his face? The guy that I can't ever remember his name. I don't even give a fuck.
Which character? Which
The
one?
white guy that's in Quentin Tarantino's movie.
Michael Madsen.
Yeah.
Michael Madsen goes. He goes. Let go, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Of course. Has to have a one-liner.
And it was so bad.
When you shoot
I've
him.
never heard of a worse tagline. Let go,
Nothing clever.
you motherfucker. It's not like it was. You know what? This movie was trying to copy so many things. It was probably trying to copy Die Hard. Like, yippee-ki-yay,
The
motherfucker.
last whole act is just Alien, where they're searching for an alien designed by H.R. Geiger with flamethrowers and the flashlights. It's literally like shot for shot.
Yeah.
almost. But worse.
Yeah, but not good. The not good version.
And then we realized that I write in cursive, and then yes, I can read cursive. You cunt, Jack. Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's not
That's
your
the
notes
Dan was
anymore.
like, you can't fucking write cursive.
and then and oh god.
All these profanities I cannot
Oh
say
my
on
god.
air.
Okay, then
Not if you want to
Then
work for
Josh.
Disney.
then Josh took my notebook and, well, not my notebook, but my piece of paper with my notes on it. It says, cocksucker, motherfucker, cunt, bitch, please, hello?
Piss.
How in being a bitch, hello, how are you, Oasis? I think you forgot a couple things. Wait,
That made sense to me.
What's the
I'm
story?
pretty sure
Morning
he
Glory?
sounds like Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia right now.
Poetic.
Vote for me.
If you compare the
good.
syllables in each line, you'll see that it
Cocksucker, motherfucker, cunt, bitch, please, hello, how is being a bitch? Hello, how are you, Oasis?
Boom, it's like a
Those are
haiku.
words I live by.
It's like I need to be snapping, you know?
No,
Turtleneck.
it was way too long for a haiku, buddy.
It's way too long for anything commercial, but underground it might make a
so
splash.
so let's go to the ratings. And you know what? This week, can I do it first?
No.
Please.
Did I do it
No.
first last time? I don't even remember.
I did it first last time. I remember.
You
Okay.
always do it first.
I'm actually gonna give this movie an 8.4.
What the fuck?
There's something that I didn't talk about
You're
during this
saying that just
entire
'cause you liked
podcast.
it and
No.
you're 8.4 is crazy.
It's not just because I liked it. It's because I loved it.
Oh, get the fuck out of my face with this
You
shit.
loved it? What?
Both of these guys. Okay, Josh
Your notes
sleeping.
say otherwise.
Sleepy Josh over here. Done. Like I don't even know.
Well, it's
halfway
better
in.
giving it a
Not
10
even
like
halfway
you did
in.
Last time.
No.
Evil Dead is a
no,
10.
No. Whoa.
No, it's not.
It was, and
No.
we've talked about it since too.
It is a 10.
We're like, it was righteous.
It's perfect.
It
I
is
love it.
perfect.
You
Yeah.
agreed with me with the flaws I brought up.
I don't even care about your flaws.
I think Dan
That
needs
just
some
invalidates
flaws.
any other 10 you give. It just shows you don't take this
8.5.
series.
Yeah, he don't take this film club serious
Seriously.
enough.
So 8.4. 8.4 because I actually really liked the movie. What I'd like to compare it to is any other of the first of a franchise. You know, like I know this may
Like
have
Alien.
not
Cube?
franchised out
Which is I did.
too
There's
far.
like 4 of them.
No, there's a sequel and a threequel, but the franchise comes after the 6.
No.
No. Once it's 2, it's a franchise.
Actually,
3. I'd say 3.
have you seen the newest Scream?
Yeah, it's dog shit.
Well, then you should know what I'm talking about.
What would you rate the newest Scream out of 10, though, Dan?
10 out of 10, dude.
Ah, there you go.
10 out of 10. The philosophy is literally about the franchise.
It's a 2.7.
No, the
And
franchise.
that's
No,
all from
you.
the first. You haven't even
it's-
seen it.
I did see it.
Oh, okay.
I did see it. That's what I just
The
said.
only good part is the opening, which is good. After that,
Do you remember any of the philosophies? Okay, what do they talk about in the philosophy then?
I don't give a fuck. It was
I
shit.
just told you what it was.
don't care.
It's called the franchise.
They didn't earn it, okay?
The franchise happens after the 6th. And it's
I
because
disagree.
well, you know what? That's the philosophy of it, and I'm trying to compare it to
You can, that's the philosophy. There you go. But I disagree with it.
Okay, fine.
Both can be true.
Wes
I
Craven
agree,
is
but
dead.
the reason why you didn't like the movie is because you didn't listen to the words.
Okay.
Well, Wes Craven is dead, so.
Thank
Is he?
God he doesn't get to see this shit.
He's
No, stop
dead
it.
as shit.
I love that.
Rolling in his
Love that
grave.
movie.
Rolling. Psh.
All right, so
Okay,
yeah, let's
and
get
start
back
from
on.
scratch.
Yeah, start from scratch.
I believe that it was supposed to be the start of an amazing franchise. I don't think this was a franchise per se.
But it
Sure,
is.
if you want to say it is, yes.
Yet he called it one.
I understand that there's 3 movies, but at least for this film, which I haven't seen the second or third, or I haven't seen anything after this, this is the first time I've watched this. I think that it was an amazing start to something that's going to be bigger. And the reason why I say that is because the story, the reasons, the explanations for all of the intent was in the first film. Second, third film, it's going to be exactly what you guys wanted, which is like death after death. after
TNA,
death.
lots of TNA.
You know, like you have to understand what's happening first. It's the same thing with any of those movies. Again, first Saw, the first Purge. The first Purge is literally Ethan Hawke in a house instead of Mr. Poopy Butthole over here.
Concept in a log line doesn't mean it's a good movie just because it has a good concept.
Okay, fine. But I still give it a 8.4 out of 10.
I'm glad. Happy boy Dan.
Yeah, happy
I'm
boy
here, I'm here
Dan.
for it.
You're not
And
sad boy
you know
anymore.
what? Like again, I didn't expect to watch this movie, and I really appreciate you showing it to me. I didn't want to in the first place either, but I did.
All right, Joshy.
All right, if I was to rate this movie, it'd be a 2.
Where's your decimals, man?
2.779. No, 2.357.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Good.
And that would be because it
Cleaned it up for
sucks. Also, I fell asleep. So any movie that makes me no, I can't. I can't say that because I fell asleep to a lot of good movies.
Especially Beau is Afraid.
Oh no, that was dog shit. But if I yeah, I'd probably have the same rating actually. Beau is Afraid, Species,
Ooh, so much better.
just
Every
as
single-
bad. But yeah, Beau is Afraid. The beginning was really good.
No.
But
The first 45 minutes was good.
Okay, starting from scratch. I can't hear any more of this.
But if I was to start from scratch,
Jesus.
I would just do another draft of the screenplay and probably write all the scientist characters to actually have personalities
Okay, yeah.
because they were literally just blank slates.
This is part of mine. Yes.
You know,
Okay,
they
I'm
had
100%
no emotion, no conflict within each other. Just was like, hey, what's up? We work together. Like, yeah, let's do our job. And you're like, let's do our job. Okay, let's go get this alien.
I'm a guy who has a job. Do you also have a job?
yeah,
okay.
we are
Let's go.
coworkers.
Thanks.
Yeah, they have no like
No
back and
personality.
forth, you know, like little one-liners to each other, like, hey, remember when we fucked at the Christmas party, you know, like none of that.
Ugh, the most bland, horrible characters ever.
But yeah, 2.357.6.
Mm-hmm.
That's my rating. What's yours?
Okay, thank you, Josh. Pass it to me.
And we've got Jack Ramsey. He's no longer just at bat. He's up to the plate.
No, I need
we've
absolute
got-
silence for this part. I need absolute silence while I get into character. I need absolute silence while I get into character. Absolute silence. I'm just going to need to meditate for about 20 minutes before I begin. So I would... I need absolute silence before I fall into character. I need absolute silence. I need absolute silence, Josh. I'm going to give it a 3.8. And if you make any noise, Josh, I'm going to come over there. Okay? So let me start from scratch. And if you make... Dan! Dan! You fucked everything. All right. You can make noise. I'm in character.
Really fun, though. That was awesome.
So 3.8 because it was bad. And
What the fuck? Like, this is totally polar opposite of what I thought Josh and Jack would have done. My J boys.
Yeah.
My
Well, you
J
thought we
boys
would love
just
it? You
fucking.
thought we would love it?
No, this is
Yeah,
my
J
pick.
boys.
I thought there was going to be practical effects, lots of kills, and it would just be entertaining schlock. They treated it as if it was a drama, which it should absolutely not be. So starting from scratch, I would treat this movie to be what it should be, which is just pure entertainment. Show the hot alien, have a scene where she seduces a guy and, like, kills him in this awesome thing. They kind of did that, but not well at all.
But then they made it into a softcore porno.
It was bad.
Yeah, it should have been a hardcore porn.
Under the Skin with Scarlett Johansson.
Oh,
is
that's a good movie.
basically this movie, but better.
Oh, and then do you know what? That brings us full circle because that's the same director as Sexy Beast.
Yes, which we should have watched.
We should have watched.
Which we're going to watch.
And the main, starting from scratch, and then we'll end it, is I would say I would give the alien a goal. Because the alien had, like, no driving force. She just wanted to be alive, wanted to have a baby, I guess. You know, there was, if you understood her goal, like, she's like, I have to do
I have
this.
to
and
fucking
Evolve
kill
as
everyone on
fast
planet
as
Earth.
possible.
then you would get
almost.
invested in her story and
Yeah.
actually want her to
Yeah.
survive and blah, blah, blah. But she was just aimless, so you didn't give a fuck. And
It'd be cool. She just wanted to like
you
have
know what?
sex with and kill every dude on Earth.
I can explain
Anything.
it in
That'd be
one
awesome.
sentence. She went full retard.
she went full alien.
No, retard.
Yeah, so
And
aliens are
everyone
retards?
listen. No,
Same
no,
thing.
no. We wrapped it up. Thank you for listening, but let's do a couple of drops, I can put these in throughout the episode as well. So I'd like to thank Joshua Gedge. Apparently I can't speak English.
What's
Joshua Gedge.
Why are you thanking me? What did I do?
He's just a good person. He lets us be here all the time.
For his hospitality.
Allowing us to almost take over his apartment style basement. So we all appreciate that. Number two.
Amen.
Number two. Follow us.
Josh, we need absolute silence.
So follow us on YouTube, DSS Productions.
Follow us on YouTube.
That's where we post the podcasts. But that doesn't mean that that's where we end. We've got such a great reach. I love the people here. So, Jack, tell me and tell everyone else where we can find you.
And join our OnlyFans.
Yes, sir.
Well,
$50 a month
OnlyFans, yeah.
to see my butthole.
Honestly, we're not going to do an OnlyFans. We're going to do a Patreon in the future.
Yes. You can find me Jack Ramsey 8, just all mushed together on shit. I think that's how you find it. Just look up What Kills Hitmen, Jack Ramsey, and you'll find it.
Boom.
And yeah, that's it. I love you guys. Thanks for listening.
You can also find them in Hematophagy, which is a great short film that we did for a contest.
Yep.
We did not win. We didn't get it close.
The Russo brothers are hacks anyways.
No. They didn't deny us. We just you know what? It was such a
They probably
weird.
didn't even see it.
I don't
Have you
think they
seen
did.
The Gray Man though? Fuck that movie.
It is so bad.
Oh, let me guess,
Agreed.
Dan. You
What?
loved it.
No, I liked it, but I didn't love it.
Okay, good.
It was
As long as you
entertaining, but
didn't
it
love
wasn't.
it.
I genuinely went in with a bad heart. So Josh's stuff is on DSS Productions. You can find The Basement. You can find Kawartha Lakes. You can
Don't
find.
even mention that because I hate that title so much. Every
Shut
time
up.
someone
You
mentions
can find your dreams.
What
and
else can we
hopes.
find?
You can find
The
happiness.
Tomb.
The Tomb.
Happiness.
The Tomb. The Tomb is one of the biggest ones.
You're going to find what you're looking for is what you're going to fucking find.
You can find my short film, The Edmonton Way, which thank you for everyone that's watching and listening and whatever you're doing for me. 42,000 views. I don't know what's going
I think
on.
it's making it big in Asia.
We are now at 108 subscribers. In February, we were at 23, I think.
Moving on up.
Imagine you
It
go
doesn't
to like
matter,
Japan
like,
and you just
I'm
already a
so
celebrity?
happy. I don't care if we're making money or not. I care about how we create an episode, a network, a show, and I appreciate everyone that listens. So,
More
good
to
night.
come. Better things to come.
Better things come.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Mandates.
be coming everywhere.
Yeah.
We're going to film it too.
Make sure you're subscribed.
Wow.